Good morning guys, and thank you for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new, my name's Leanne, nice to meet you, and if you're coming back, as always, thanks ever so much for doing so. Today is Wednesday, that means it's weigh day. Let's just see what happens. Guess what I'm having for breakfast? That's right folks, it's slightly overcooked. Mushrooms and 4 rashers of Richmond vegan streaky rashers and a pita which is toasted but not very much because I keep over toasting them and it annoys me. Oh, that steam come out, could you see? Probably gone now. Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, look at that, perfect breakfast. Healthy extra B for the pita, 3 syns for the 4 rashers of vegan bacon. Speed food in the mushrooms, obviously just cooked in a non-stick pan, nothing added. So 3 syns and healthy extra B, happy days. Also my second coffee, each one with 100 ml of Alpro almond barista for 1 syn. So that's 2 syns for coffees plus my 3 for my breakfast sandwich. So that's 5 that I'm on today. Hey guys, so I'm back from Slimming World and I gained ½ a pound. So, I mean, I'm not totally surprised because based on my weighing at home, like that was about what I was looking at, but still it's always a bit disappointing. On the other hand, it's only ½ a pound, so I don't really care that much. Next week's a new week. So I'm just making some dinner. I'm doing pasta, can't get my words out. And I'm doing pappardelle, which is not a pasta I usually have, but I saw a recipe with it in and couldn't get it out of my head, so I got some in Sainsbury's. And I'm just going to do it with some asparagus, courgette and charred cherry tomatoes with pesto and some cheese for my healthy extra A. So it's on plan, it's just a big meal. Okay, so here's my concoctions going. I've got my pasta. Yes, don't mind that rice because that is from last night. Yeah, I didn't do the kitchen last night. Got loads of veg, as I said, asparagus, courgette and cherry tomatoes. This was the pappardelle I used, very posh. I'm going to use one of these little pots of Sackler vegan pesto, which is 7.5 syns for 1 little pot, which I think is absolutely fine because it's nicely portioned and I've got the syns to use. I'm probably going to have a bit of lamb's lettuce in there as well, and like I said, just some vegan cheese, which I'll call my healthy extra A. Well, here we go. Here she is, a great big bowl of delicious goodness. I can't wait. So basically, as I said, the pesto pot was 7.5 syns. I left a tiny bit of the cooking water from the pasta in there just to help mix it in, and then I added the vegetables to that pasta pot with obviously the pasta and the water, mixed it all around really well, but I'm sure there's probably some lumps of pesto in there somewhere. And then I just dished it up in kind of, I always do it in like 2 halves. So I do some cheese on the bottom half and then I put the rest in and do some cheese on the top. The total amount of cheese I used my 60 grams for my healthy extra A, both of them. But then I added 25 grams because, you know, I'm feeling cheesy, feeling indulgent. So I added an extra 25 grams, which is another 4.5 syns. So 4.5 plus 7.5 is 12 by my reckoning. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That plus the 5 I've already had today puts me on 17 out of my 25. I'm really looking forward to this dinner. As you can see, I crammed some lamb's lettuce around the side. So we've got 4 different types of speed vegetables in there, but also lots of lovely pasta and well, cheese and pesto as well. So yeah, a really lovely meal. I love pasta meal on Wednesdays because I like to have quite a lot of pasta. So the best time is the longest time before my next weigh, you know? Oh yeah, and I topped it with some Slap Your Mama. 2 things. 3 things. 1, dinner was lush. 2, I have fluff on my sleeve, but that wasn't number 2. 2, I'm really full, like really full. I mean really full. I think it's because, you know, when you get pasta in those bundles, knots, whatever, they, like, I never know how much I'm using. Does that make sense? Like, when it's in a bag, you know, kind of how much you're using or whatever, or like how much it comes up to in whichever saucepan you're using. But like when it's those knots like that, pappardelle, is it pappardelle? When it's knots like that, you just can't tell. So I think I used probably a bit more than I would normally use, but also I just think it was really filling. Like, I don't know why, but the texture was so good, really good. So I really like pappardelle pasta. And number 3, I got an Udi. Look, I'm wearing it. And the reason I got it, because they're insanely expensive. They're like £70. Oh my God, look. It's so cozy. I love it. And it's actually big on me too. So yeah, I'm sure you guys are all smaller than me. So like it will definitely be big on you. But yeah, there's loads of room in it. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, so they're normally like something stupid like £79 or something, which I'm not going to pay for something that I'm just wearing around inside the house. I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. However, I did find, I had like a Facebook ad pop up saying there was a sale on, so I went on the website, and some of them, just some of the colourways, and not many of them, but some of them are £29. And this one was one of them, which is the blue tie-dye one, which is perfect for me, right? You know me, like if I'll always go for the cheaper thing, even if it's the colour I don't want. Yeah, like I love this one. It's so good. I'm actually a bit hot now with the hood up, but like it's so good. And look at the sleeves. So you haven't got sleeves like flopping over your hand, even though you're like all, look, there's so much room. I love it. I love it. Not sponsored. I should be though, because I genuinely think that if you get a cold like me, you should go and buy one. Although I say that and I'm now like hot. It's the excitement of showing you guys. But I genuinely love it. Like I'm so impressed with it. So yeah, like if you have wanted to get one, because I've had my eye on these for like, oh, I don't know, ever since they came out when they started advertising them, but I wasn't convinced. But like they've gone from strength to strength, to be fair. Like they just stayed popular. But yeah, I would never have paid £70 or £1. But yeah, £29. And they've got some for £39. But again, like that's 40 quid for something you're going to wear indoors. Like I think personally, for me, I just find that too much. But yeah, I'm just about okay with paying £29 because it is a really good item. I'm genuinely so impressed. Not sponsored, as I said, but yeah, if you want one, this is probably the time to get one. Or if they go down more, I'll be annoyed because then I would have got one then. But anyway, they've got one with avocados on, which is the one I would have probably chosen, but that wasn't a £29 one. They've got a lot on there that are like 39 or 59, and again, like £59 just for something you're going to wear indoors is, to me, crazy. But it is really cozy. So I don't know. If it lasts a long time, then actually maybe that would have been an alright investment, but I didn't care because I paid £29. So there we go. Highly recommend. And I had, oh no, it's gone. I've now transferred, oh there it is. I've transferred the fluff somewhere else. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to show off really because I'm feeling delightful in my Udi and I just feel really special. Oh yeah, also I did buy this Nomo bar to have this evening after my tea, but genuinely I'm so full, like I don't want it, so I'm going to save it. And also it would put me over syns, but honestly I was going to just go for it and do that. But I'm so full, like it's wasted on me, so I'm just going to save it. I'm going to put it in the fridge and I'm going to have it on another day when I've got more syns free, and I'll appreciate it because it would just be wasted if I eat it now. I've got a cup of tea, so that will send me over the edge. I think I'm partly full because like I ate my tea and then almost immediately drank like 2/3 of a litre of water because I was really thirsty. So I think that's probably what's like sent me over the edge. But it doesn't matter because it's a good thing because it means I'll save this for another day. This is the caramelised biscuit Nomo, by the way. I can't remember how many syns. It's something like 11 or 13, something like that. So it's fine for a treat another day. But yeah, so I'll just put that to one side because I'm not going to eat it now. But yeah, I've got a cup of my Pucker nighttime tea, and I'm just going to watch something, but I don't know what I'm going to watch. And just like fill out my journals for the day, and that's it really. I feel like I want to be doing something, but I don't know what I want to be doing, you know? So, oh, I did do my weight graph, pounds lost graph, really, rather than a weight graph, because it doesn't have my numbers on it. Because, no offense, I don't want to show you my numbers. They're horrific. But, so, remember my Swimming World journal thing that I made? Oh, God, I've just gotten it. Hi, I'm still here. It's just the excitement of wearing an hoodie. So I made my weight loss graph over 2 pages. You can see all my mistakes in the light. Lol. But yeah, this is perfect because there's exactly like 52 spots. So it was perfect for a year. So I can put my weight in every week. So it goes up for more pounds lost, if you see what I mean. And then each of those coloured lines is a stone. Like the top of the line is the 14 pound or stone mark. So as you can see, I was very nearly at the 3 stone loss, and right now I'm under 2.5 stone lost. So I really need to get my mojo back. I was saying in group tonight, it doesn't help because like I've come on my period this week, sorry if that's TMI, and like my ankles are really swollen and I just feel really like yuck. So I wasn't like surprised that I didn't lose, and in fact that I gained half a pound. I mean, in fairness, like it was so close, like it was flipping between maintain and gain half a pound. And honestly, when you're my size, like half a pound it's not that much. Like that's literally the difference between like, I don't know, not even a meal, because a meal would be more than half a pound, but you know what I mean? Like it's different. Anyway, so I'm really not bothered, but like I feel like I do need to get my mojo back a little bit. So I have got some stuff in the house. Like one of the big things this week, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm sure you probably did, but like I never ended up doing a proper grocery shop. I've been to the shops, I think, every day this week because I've just been buying like little bits at a time. So obviously tonight I then grabbed a couple more bits because I wanted to get what did I get tonight? The asparagus, extra tomatoes, because I knew I wanted to use a load in my dinner. I got the courgettes tonight. So yeah, so I've got 2 courgettes left because it was a pack of 3 and I only used 1. I've got 2 courgettes. I've got I think 4 peppers. Still got onions as I call them. Every time it's one of me and mum's funny things. Like years ago. This is a funny story that probably is not funny to anyone else, but for us it's an ongoing joke, like, and we've just kept it going for years. But we were in Asda, of all places. Like, it's not near either of us. I cannot remember the circumstance under which we were in Asda, but we'd popped in there. It may have been if we were like, we'd been to the cinema or we were going to the cinema or something and we were grabbing something. Anyway, we were in Asda, and in the vegetable section, I don't know what we were getting, but all I remember is mum looking at this like fridged bit. And I mean, we're talking a good 10 years ago, if not more. And she was looking in this fridged bit, like where the prepped vegetables were, but it wasn't that she was looking for. Like, she was like next to it. And it was just this man came up to her and was like, "You looking for onions?" Like brandished this pack of like diced onions at her. It's just like over the years, I'm sure we've exaggerated it, but it's just so funny because every time we say onions, we're like, "You looking for onions?" It's so stupid. But you know, those really funny things that you just have that just crack you up every time. Like, "You looking for onions?" Kills me. Anyway, yeah, it's really not funny, but I can't remember what it was. And she was like, "No, I'm looking for something, actually." I can't remember what it was. It was, anyway, very funny to us. What was I saying? Yes, I've got some onions. I got some salad stuff as well. I've got some lamb's lettuce. I've got a bag of normal leaves. I've got tomatoes. I bought a cucumber a couple of nights ago because I was thinking, yesterday actually, because I was thinking tonight I might want salad. And I may have some radishes. If I do, they're pretty old. Don't know when I bought them. Or even where they are. Maybe they're in the small fridge. But anyway, so yeah, so I've got a few random bits. So I think it'll just be a case of trying to use them up in the next few days. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm obviously in a bit of a rambling mood. And honestly, my tummy is so full. I think it's because I drank so much water like immediately after eating. Like I literally feel like I've got a water balloon in my tummy. And I'm about to have my giant cup of tea as well. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit.
You looking for onions?
Right gang, time for Betty buys. So let's just quickly go through my page for the day. This light is so not ideal. Oh my god. Okay, so finishing on 17 sins. That's the pertinent information really. Most of that was dinner. 7.5 for the pesto, 4.5 for the vegan cheese, 2 in my coffees and 3 for my 4 rashers of vegan bacon. So, I mean, yeah, it's not really a lot to talk about there, is there? It always looks empty on Wednesdays, but that's because I go for not a lot during the day and then a simple but tasty dinner. So anyway, I really like these cute little stickers. Again, these are washi stickers, so they're really, really thin. So you can't even barely, there you go, you can just about pick up the edge of it there against the washi tape. Again, just there by my thumb. They're so delicate. I love washi stickers. See, if I catch it in the light, you can just make it out. But yeah, focus. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, so that's just done. I haven't, oh no, I did. I put some more decoration on these 2 pages just because I just wanted something to do. And then I've got those 2 that I already had ready, but I hadn't put the stripes in, so I've done that now. Annoyingly, I must have closed this before it dried. The black ink just seems to really like take it ages to dry, and I always forget. Sometimes I remember and I put a bit of paper in between, but hey ho, doesn't matter. But yeah, these are nice and blank, so I can do them whenever. I need to add that D in there because that's annoying. It does look mucky with all the bits of transfer, but that's okay. And then I've also just set up Monday and Tuesday as well because I wanted to play around with using smaller boxes, because if you notice, I don't necessarily use a lot of the space in the boxes, so they don't need to be quite as big, which means I've got a bit more room to make the pages kind of more pretty rather than that. As long as I've got the functional room, then we're all good, you know. So I think these, I suspect, will work quite well. But yeah, so that's playing around with a smaller format and leaving some more room. But I'm really enjoying having it as a bullet journal, to be honest. You guys know I love bullet journaling. I don't know how I've got so obsessed with it in literally like 2 months, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. We'll call it a night. Finishing on 17 out of 25 sins. If you're new, because I'm so very, very big, I get 25 sins, which will go down eventually, but not for a little bit yet. And no, I'm not sharing my weight. Just know that I'm really big. Yeah, so thanks for joining me, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday. Good night.